announcement.
Judge, Mr. Waddell, we have been reset to verify the restitution, and Mr. Nichols he did talk to the complainant, so we can get all that straight. He's made a new offer to us that involves getting that restitution paid. Mr. Waddell, he's actually here with some representatives from Spindletop. We're going to be doing a conference call, like a team meeting, basically to see what he can afford, because all of his income comes through a pay.
Okay.
And the restitution's about $3,000, Your Honor.
Okay.
So, they just need to get that straight, see if it's something he can do.
Sure. So we'll just do normal reset to give you some time to see if that's something that can get taken care of. Mr. Vidal, make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Lewis so y'all can figure out how you'll go forward when we come back.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You're free to go. Naquindon Acleese, Mr. Lewis, and Mr. Nichols. Saving you some steps.
Easy, I'll need it. That's easier.
Did you pick that shirt special for today? Do you even know what it says? Probably should have thought about that a little bit before you came to court, right? All right, you're Naquindon Acleese, and Mr. Acleese is charged with burglary of a habitation in 240478, and what is the announcement?
Judge, Mr. Acleese, we have made bond again and requalified. He was supposed to be hiring Mr. Kimmler, and he had been hospitalized for a few weeks. I think he was staying at actually, Judge. And but he's gotten the money together where he's going to meet with him this Friday.
Okay.
And take care of it.
All right, so you'll be able to hire Mr. Kimmler this Friday? Okay. I'm going to reset your case in normal reset, which is about 30 days. Until you hire Mr. Kimmler, Mr. Lewis is your attorney. Stay in touch with him. If you get Mr. Kimmler hired, he'll let us know, and then we'll go forward that way. Okay? All right, you're free to go. Pay attention to what you wear to court next time.
Thank you.
I mean, did you see it? I mean, I guess so. We just, Mr. Kevin Lane, are you doing paperwork? I'll hold it until you're ready. Mr. Parker, you have Benjamin Barker.
We're trying to work out some paperwork on that, Judge.
Okay. What about Jimmy Hart?
He's here. I'm hired on that case. I'm asking for a reset. Buster and our discussions on the case. He's out.
Jimmy Hart? Look, I tried not to go too far in saying all the words so that I don't end up on the...
We have a Benjamin Barker. He's charged with harassing a public servant. He agreed to give me a misdemeanor, but is terroristic threat a lesser included?
I'd have to look it up. I don't know, yeah.
It is.
I'll let y'all figure that out. Good morning, sir. You're Jimmy Hart.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Hart, in cause number 250186, is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And what is the announcement?
Now, we're asking for one more reset. I'm in discussion with the prosecutor about a couple things in the case. I need to make my client aware of some things that I've learned today.
Any issues, Mr. Nichols?
None that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to reset your case about 30 days or so. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Parker and your bondsman. They'll let you know when you need to be back. You're free to go, sir. Lamira Henry, Mr. Parker? Or Lamira Henry? Good morning, ma'am. Are you Lamyra Henry?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. Miss Henry, don't wear tights or leggings to court next time. Okay, it's not appropriate. All right, this is 24-1668. Will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Will, Your Honor.
Ms. Henry, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from June 25th of 2024. Since you've made, going back to, how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker?
Yes, I do.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year term in prison, but that would be probated. You'd be on probation for 10 years. You would be ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, do you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
Objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Henry is not competent?
Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you, your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. On your way out of the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation, and she's at that desk right over there, okay? All right, we'll see you back at sentencing.
I've got it right here.
Here's the setup restitution on a burglary case. $3,000 standing between freedom and another reset. But notice how calm everyone sounds that's experienced talking. The legal machine runs on patience and paperwork.
That's it.
Mr. Rojas on Carly Davis.
I'm good.
Ms. Davis, you tested positive for THC, amphetamines, and benzodiazepine. Speak up, I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am. After you asked me if there was anything that I could be studied out, I thought about, I take a combination of melatonin, ashwagandha, and CBD, and then my prescription medications, and as THC. But I buy it from Always Tobacco Store. I, buy prescriptions.
Well, I guess my concern, Ms. Davis, is that in the probable cause for your case, at least allegedly, there was actual marijuana that was found in your car. Not just CBD or gummies or anything like that, but actual marijuana. And so the fact that you're waiting on court on a DWI third and you're testing positive obviously gives me a lot of concern.
Yeah, I understand, and I am trying to find a job adequately.
You're going to find a job if you test positive for marijuana?
I understand, and it's with ExxonMobil.
Well, you're not going to get hired with ExxonMobil if you're using things that make you test positive.
I understand, and I've gone through a divorce, had a baby, had a miscarriage, and have been suffering from severe anxiety, living with my 92-year-old grandmother and primary caretaker.
So here's the thing. While I appreciate that you've gone through a lot, none of it matters at this point because self-medicating is not going to get you anywhere. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to order as a condition of your probation that you wear a drug patch. You have to pay for it. You have to get it. Hopefully you'll be able to get a job because you won't test positive. I assume it's going to test positive, so nothing over the counter, nothing from a tobacco shop, anything that will possibly test positive, you cannot take. If you have a prescription that's going to make you test positive for benzodiazepine or something like that, I want you to bring the prescription. I want you to bring the printout also from the pharmacy. Get that to Mr. Rojas, because that will show me that you're in fact taking things as prescribed and not any other way. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
You have 24 hours to get that drug patch put on. Your bondsman, Mr. Rojas, also could probably tell you where you can get that done. You need to get proof that you've gotten that to Mr. Rojas by tomorrow. And then what I'm going to do before I move your case to the trial docket, I'm going to reset it one more time. I want to know right at this point that you are clean before I leave you out to be waiting for trial. So if you're not clean, it's going to be a violation of your bond condition. You'll go into custody and you can wait there for your trial. Do you understand? There's no excuses.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you at your next court date.
And, I did provide you with that printout that I will get it again from the pharmacy and get it. Make sure.
And if you'll make a note that there was a rejection, but that I just kind of put it on, maybe just a note that I didn't go through with the rejection yet because of the drug, I want to test her or something like that. So I'm going to, hey, Mr. Rojas, I'm going to go ahead and just delete the rejection this time. Y'all will have to do it again, but I just want to make sure where we are before we go through that.
Felony territory, and that means stakes are sky high. Imagine walking in with a t-shirt that screams bad choices to a judge deciding your fate. Sometimes the courtroom drama isn't just legal, it's visual. What you wear can literally change how justice sees you.
Well, we need it today, because if I'm going to sentence her, the case gets closed out and you won't be able to get it.
I'll email it to this too.
I'm gonna,
Okay.
as soon as I get to my computer, which is
No,
next door.
I'll email.
Okay, either way, yeah, just do it before she does the judgment, because once that happens, I think the portal closes. All right, ma'am, you're Michelle Johnston, and so we're going forward today with sentencing and everything?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going forward. We're asking the court to give her credit for the time she served, the 15 months on the federal sentence, which was the time that she served was during the pendency of this case. In fact, at this time, I offer State's Exhibit number 1.
2.
No.
Make it number 2, please.
Which is information related to her
Federal sentence.
federal sentence. And for the record, she was indicted in the federal case in October of 2023, and then this case came along. October. She was pled and sentenced in the federal case in October of 2024. This case had been pending, having been indicted in December of 2023.
So
no
she started, does that have any objection to that?
No objection, no objection.
So that sentence there was for a 15-month sentence.
Yes, sir.
And so it's y'all's intention that I give her that entire 15 months and that she not be required to go do any?
That's the intent of the parties, Judge.
That's what we want to know, yes.
I guess the issue becomes on these, because it was a federal sentence, that she has not technically been to and received a number from TDC, which is required in this case. And so but you don't have one on this case.
But when Jefferson County came and picked me up from Feds and brought me to 69, and I was over there overnight, and so I got the bond the next day. So they gave me a number.
Oh, that's a jail number.
So you have a,
She has a TRN.
but she doesn't have a TDC.
Right. No, she's not been a TC.
Yeah, because I've never been to TDC.
I don't think I can just give credit and her not go through. I can give her the credit,
Right.
but she's going to have to go in and get a TDC number. It's my understanding. So let's do this. Obviously, if you have credit, we're not going to make you go anywhere today. So just,
She's worked through it.
I understand what y'all are trying to do, and I'm not in disagreement with that. But legally, I have to make sure that we do it in the right way. Because if you don't have a TDC number, I don't think we can do it that way. The only thing that we could do on a state jail felony, if you want to give her, why don't y'all just do a 1244?
I'm okay with it.
That clears it all up.
I obviously don't have a problem with that, Your Honor.
Because then she doesn't need,
She has TDC number.
she's doing her jail, her time in our county jail.
She has enough credit for
I'm
that.
looking at y'all like y'all are going to help me figure this out.
I'm okay with it.
I think that makes it cleaner, because she doesn't necessarily, I mean, it's the same result. Everybody wants credit,
Right. It's still getting the conviction.
but it's still a state jail felony conviction, so she still needs a state, I'm thinking all this through, because she still needs a state.
And if maybe I'm okay with proceeding on this one.
That honestly makes it the most clean.
Just do a misdemeanor there,
12
sentence her to 12 months, give her credit for the.
That helps, I think that makes it,
So we can get on down the road, Judge.
This part
okay, I
conviction,
appreciate
she
that,
has a
Mr.
federal
Coleman.
Conviction. That's the-
so let me, hold on a second, let me get this indictment, and we're going to go through I'm going to recall everything that I just did. We're going to kind of start over a little bit. You're good. This
You're
this
good.
makes it where you're going home and it's all taken care of, okay?
What we're trying to do is there's some legalities that we have problems with. that
When you
make
get
it work.
sentenced to state jail or TDC, you have to have a state jail or TDC number. You got to kind of go through that process and then get right back out, but it's not necessarily a quick process always. So this is going to be, with everyone's permission, can I make the modifications on the agreed punishment recommendations as well as the admonishments as to what we're doing?
No objection, Mr.
No objection from my Honor.
So I'm going to change this. Here now. Okay, so let's go back. And in 23 DCCR 2260, the state is elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor theft from November 14th of 2020. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And because you did what they charged you with?
The judge dives right in. No warm-up here. Things are already moving fast. And it sounds like paperwork could make or break this sentencing.
Yes.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. West?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And what we've all worked through here is that the punishment would be for a 12-month term in the Jefferson County Jail. You will receive credit on that sentence for all of that time because you were in custody in,
May.
hold on, cause number, no, that's not it. Where is it?
124-CR-32, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. And that was a 15-month sentence in the federal system. And so I am giving you credit for all 12 months on this sentence. Is that everyone's understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, please.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Also, I'm going to admit number 2 without objection.
No objection also.
All right. Is there any evidence that Ms. Johnson is not competent?
No, we're not. No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of the Class A misdemeanor of theft.
Quick side note, that portal he's talking about isn't some sci-fi gateway. It's the court's digital system that literally locks out access once sentencing is finalized. Bureaucracy at its finest.
Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 12 months in the Jefferson County Jail. Again, you receive credit on that sentence for all of the time that you were in custody on that federal case. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. It should be printing soon. Here's states. Who gets that? Do they get states too? Oh. I get that. You get that. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
So Michelle's dealing with 2 overlapping cases, a federal one and a state one, double trouble. But here's the twist: the time she's already served might count for both, if the judge allows it. Now the legal headache starts. She's missing a TDC number, which is basically your official state inmate ID. Without it, the system can't process her sentence credit translation. She's stuck in legal limbo.